Oh man. Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Cooking It with Aide. Today we're going to be making my favorite sopita de fideo, the best sopa de fideo in my eyes, on my books. I'm already turning on my pot just because you guys know I'm working with this electric little stove right here to make things easier. So for this recipe, you're going to need 1 packet of sopa de fideo. I'm pretty sure they have these everywhere, even from your Mexican stores to your local Ralph's or Albertsons in the ethnic aisle. You'll find this. This is what it looks like. There's different brands. And I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe I should have Googled this before I try to drop facts on you guys. That fideos are actually like the ends of pastas. But this is a way better than any cup of noodle soup. So learn how to make it because it's going to change your life. You're going to need, this is 4 Roma tomatoes. And I already have them cut up because it just kind of helps my blender because my blender be struggle central over here. So it's cut in 4s. They are cut in 4s to help my blender. I normally use 3 Roma tomatoes, but I grabbed 4 because one of the Roma tomatoes looked a little bit small. You're going to need some garlic. I think I'm going to use 2 garlic cloves. You're going to need some onion. This is white onion, and I'm going to use 1/2. And then I have a little bit chopped up to go on top of the soup once it's ready. And you're going to need some chicken bouillon. And in Spanish, we call it nor Suiza. I think I said that right. Some limon for after, a little bit of cilantro for after. If you got some salsa, I got some chile de árbol that I made. That's so delicious. Some salsa de árbol and some queso fresco because I like queso fresco on my sopa. So the first thing that needs to get done is we need to make the broth, right? And oh, I forgot one last thing. This is my secret ingredient, which you're technically not supposed to be using it if you're doing it fresh, but I like it. People like to use tomato sauce like this, which is fine. You could do tomato sauce, like say if you don't have Roma tomatoes, but the better way is to do it fresh with your Roma tomatoes. And again, this is my secret recipe. It has salsa de pato. Y'all know I love salsa de pato. My boyfriend hates that I use it because it does have like yellow coloring in it or something like that. But it's delicious and it adds a little kick to it. Sometimes when I don't have that, though, I would add chipotle to my broth. And that's really delicious too. So let's get started. Get your blender. Hopefully it's connected. Oh, you're going to need a little bit of vegetable oil and, of course, water for this. And I'm going to start with the tomatoes. There goes 1 tomato, 2 tomatoes, 3 tomatoes. We're going to put all 4. Ain't nothing going to happen to it. I'm going to put 4 tomatoes. I'm going to put 2 garlic cloves, half an onion, half a white onion. You're going to throw, this is just 1 spoon of chicken bouillon. This is magic right here, okay? Just 1 spoon. Put that in the blender. And last, what am I missing? Making sure I put it, oh, here we go. I know I was missing something. It's bad. If my mama was watching this, she'd be like, what the hell are you doing? Okay, le estás poniendo salsa de pato. I like it. It adds a different spice to it. This is not your mama's sopita de fideo. Never made it with fresh ingredients, only canned tomato. Please explain to me if we like it soupy, because mine never is. Why, is yours like too thick? Is your soup too thick? Is that what happens? So here's 1 cup. It's gonna fill up my blender. And I have an extra cup to avoid that thickness that I think you're talking about. So let me push down on this. I have nightmares that this is gonna jump up. I know it's happened to y'all, especially when things are warm. Okay, here we go. We're going to do medium pulse. We're going to turn this thing on, put medium. This thing is weird. It like pauses. I don't know why it does this. Girl. Oh no, I felt something come up at the top. What is it doing? I need to figure out how to use this blender. What in all? Hopefully you have a better blender than I do. I don't know what it's doing. I still haven't figured this thing out. We're going to turn it off. We're going to turn it back on. Whoa. I need it to blend all the way, honey. What are you doing? Why do you do this? I don't know why it pauses like that. It does like the weirdest thing. Espresso. Oh, you like it espresso? Brooke says I like it espresso and I like the shirt. Hey, it depends. If you want it more liquidy, then you add more water. If you want it thicker, then you just add more tomatoes. I don't know why blender is doing this. Whoa, there it goes. Just have to hold it. Oh yeah. That's more of what I want to see. And look, it's popping up at this is a cheap ass blender. Cheap. Hey, but it got the job done, and that's all that matters. You want to make sure it's nicely blended. It's blended. Boom. Let's get this out of the way. Move this blender. I like to do the taste test like this. Perfect. It's exactly where I want it. We're going to move it out of the way. We're going to get this crazy blender that don't be working. And onto this. I already started warming this up. This is my pot right here. And you're going to get a little bit of oil. I would say about a tablespoon. Struggle sooty everywhere. I don't know why that's acting like it had been open. Boom. Maybe that was a little bit more than a tablespoon. Just a tad bit. Now you're going to get your fideo. This is a really important step. Do not skip this step. Well, hopefully you can get your bag open sooner than I did. So my pot was already warm. I'm letting this actually warm up a little bit more. The vegetable oil, I love doing this. Do not skip this step, please. Do not. Right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna toast our fideo. We're just gonna, give it a little oil bath and get it nice and brown. Sometimes when I'm feeling creative, I throw slices of onions in here if I want to. So this is gonna just get brown. You want it to look like a nice little tan on the fideo. You do not want to burn it. If you burn it, you're gonna regret it. It's gonna taste like ácida, so don't get that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Keep dancing. Almost missed you live. Did announce on IG. Glad I made it. Love you too. Love watching you cook and chatting with us. Helps, especially through quarantine and all. D. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't make a flyer today on my Instagram about my live because I feel like I annoy people with my flyers. And I lagged on posting a recap of my Friday live. So I posted a video of my conversation with Ceci and showed off the little drink and whatnot. We actually made passion fruit margaritas. So I did that. And in the caption, I said, I'll see you at 1. I'm making fideo soup today. I can already smell how delicious just the tomates and the bouillon and I use my little salsa de pato and the garlic. It smells good. This is still not where I want it. Like, you really want it to get brown. Again, you need to be really careful too, because if you're not paying attention, you can like easily burn your fideo, and you don't want that. Somebody asked, are you picky with the brand? With the sopa de fideo, I'm not. You just get whatever works for you. This is just the random one. Bagasa. 100% semolina. I need to do some research on this, actually. Let's see. The instructions on here says, boil water, add pasta. Girl, we ain't doing that. We doing it a whole different way. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so this is getting brown. The thing is that I have these special pots here, and it takes a little bit longer. You're allegedly supposed to be able to cook on these with a little bit less oil. That's the whole thing, that things won't stick. But I need this to get brown. Like, I'm going to be in the summer, because right now I'm like looking like the fideo, but I needed to get toasty. Like, after you lay out in the sun for a couple of days. Valerie Gonzalez is in here and says, hello, my favorite. Hi, Valerie. How are you? We got Brett B in here, Joel Lopez, D, YG, he Eisenberg, watching, oh, stupid, Heisenberg. That's what happens when you know how to read. Hola, I hope all is well today. My son loves fideo. That is from Chicago for Chicago. Doesn't everybody love fideo? Highland and Hollywood man. Hi, love the new cooking PA page. Thank you. This is still not as brown as I wanted, so that's why I'm lagging. So I'm just moving it around. I'm gonna let it chill so it can get brown, and see who else is in here. You guys like my shirt? I'm trying to remember where I got this shirt from. I want to say it's from my homie Tony's brand, Peralta Project. I think that's his Instagram. But he has really, really dope shirts. I have one that says Spanglish on there. It's my favorite because y'all know I am queen of Español y Inglés, Spanglish. Okay, so this is getting a little bit more brown. I hate when they don't evenly get brown. You're just gonna have to keep moving them around. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, it's really hard to see. Well, you guys can't see, but I'm gonna bring some up. Let's see. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. So in here, you're gonna see that some are still yellowish and others are brown. They're so brown that they're blending into this spoon. Ow, it's hot. And that's the color you want them. Ow, they're hot. I'm not touching them anymore. And I dropped some. But you guys get it. So most of these are brown now to the color I want it. I can smell it. So I am going to now put in my broth. Hi, Lala Garcia. Okay. So this is thick. I know it's thick. I'm going to put in a little bit everywhere. And then I'm going to move it. It's crazy. Whoa. It's splashing everywhere. You guys can see that. Put in the rest. And we're just going to let it boil. Put a lid on that mug. And now we wait. And now I have this delicious salsa de árbol. A lot of you guys have been making my guacachile that I showed last week. And I am so happy. But I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, see, if I ever make, like, if I ever start my own restaurant, they got my recipes now. Like, they got my secret sauces. No, I'm joking with you guys. I love when you guys try things and you share and you show me what you've been doing. Some of you guys add things or change it up, and that's awesome too. But this also right here is so delicious, and it's just chiles de árbol. I'll do an episode on that. And I have my queso fresco right here. I don't know how you guys like your sopita de fideo, but I like queso fresco. Sometimes I'll put crema in it, like Mexican crema, just like a spoon of it to make it a little bit thicker. I got some cilantro just to top it off. Y cebollita picada. Well, that's a big ass piece, but there's a little bit of pieces in there. And of course, some limon that's gonna go in there. Right now, the sopa is boiling. Hopefully, it's gonna be done soon. You know what I forgot? I forgot to grab a bowl to pour my soup in. But the thing is that I want to use a clear bowl. Let's see. Let's see. Problem solved. When my mom would make a sopita de fideo, usually we had it almost like with every meal, unless there was an actual sopa. So, like if she would make us taquitos de papa, we would start off with the sopita de fideo, and I love that. I want to hear from you guys. Did you guys grow up eating sopa de fideo? Is this new to you? Do you make it? How do you make it? Let me know. Chicago from Chicago says, what's as a drink? Hopefully no guava. Oh, you're asking what I'm going to have it to bring it down? I don't even think I have anything to drink in my house today. What do I have? Wow. I mean, it would have been nice if I had like some Jamaica, some horchata. I don't know. I have water to drink today. That's sad. One day I'm going to do an episode on how to make Jamaica. YG says, well, at least when you open up a restaurant, we'll know the food is fire. So you'll definitely see us. Thank you so much. I need to get on that. That'd be amazing. I'm going to get in here and just move this. Let me see how it's looking. Oh, it's gonna take a while. I should get out of this. You know, sometimes I do like these little Rachel Ray cooking shows where I'm gonna show you something, and if it takes a lot, like I'm gonna put it on the side. I will cook it before I start, so I'll have one ready so you don't have to wait here and see, because I want to show you guys the finished product. But today I didn't do that. Sorry. Let's see. Mercedes Lopez says, Laugh Out Loud definitely grew up on sopa de fideo. You know, it's like a comfort food for us. When you do open up a restaurant, we're still going to come through and support you, girl, even if we can't make it at home through your recipes. Grew up on fideo and shells. Oh, that's a question. What do you guys prefer? Shells, coditos, or fideo? Those are three different ones. Y también el abecedario. We rarely have the abecedario one. I want to know. Make your vote. Put your votes in. Let's see. I'll fly in my tias and tios to open up a restaurant. We'll support the grand opening, no doubt. Wow, I really need to do this, right? My boyfriend said that I should start doing like just hosting dinners, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to cook for that many people. I don't know how I'm supposed to open up a restaurant when I want to cook for that many people. It's a lot of work. Lala Garcia said A, B, and C. So she wants all three: shells, coditos, and fideo. Johnny 86 says shells all day. Mercedes Lopez says shells gotta be my favorite. I think shells are my favorite too. I don't know why I did fideo today. I mean, it's the same thing for those that are like clueless. Like, what are they talking about? We're just talking about the pasta we're using for this. They're getting there. They're getting there. Is this hot? Yeah, my nose is itchy. Okay, but this helps. So instead of using like a solid bowl, I grabbed this clear bowl so you guys can see what my sopa is gonna look like. Murdoch Valle? Is that what your username is? It's hard to read some of your guys' screen names. So if I mess it up, I'm sorry. A, I don't know how to read too good. Just kidding. But you guys just come up. I think it's Murdoch Valley or Valle. Um, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm hungry actually, and I'm really looking forward to this. Pasta, I was talking about turtle shells. Well, this is awkward now. You better not be eating no turtle shells. Leave them turtles alone. Murdoch Valley. Yes, that's my name. All right. I'm so impatient. Like, I know it's not ready, so I'm like not even going to open it. So I'm just going to keep talking to you guys. Anything you guys want to talk about, know my opinion. I really wish that I could play music right now because I would turn on Alexa. I don't want to say her name because if I say her name out loud, she's gonna be like, "What's up? What do you need? ¿Qué necesitas?" She's bilingual, but I would really be playing some music right now. But the way YouTube is set up, they will bring my video down in seconds. So we're not gonna do that. But normally, I love to cook with music on from. Well, I listen to Marco Antonio Solis like every day, every day. I'm pretty sure I am racking up all his streams. If not, I like to listen to bachata, cumbias, corridos, rancheras, salsa, you name it, reggaeton. I listen to it. R&B, hip hop, all kinds of things. Here's a question. What is on your current watch list? My watch list. What am I watching right now? I watch a lot of Chopped. I don't really have anything actually. If you guys could suggest, all of my shows are flat right now. They haven't given us new seasons, so I need to watch something new. I hear Luis Miguel. I don't know the last time I listened to Luis Miguel. What is your favorite Luis Miguel song? I would eat my fideo with frijoles de la olla. Me too. Me too. Sometimes I would add, and I also like to add frijoles de la olla to my albondiga soup. I don't know why. I do. It's boiling in here. Let me see if these are done. They need about 5 more minutes. They need about 5 more minutes. We're going to let that sit in there a little bit longer. Estilo karaoke. Jenny and Georgia, what is that show about and where is it on? When the sun rises, I don't know how to type it in Spanish. Oh, when the sun rises. What is that called? Cuando sube el sol? Luis Miguel? Alexa, play Cuando sube el sol by Luis Miguel. She's going to be like, sign into your iTunes account.
You couldn't find Cuando sube el sol by Luis Miguel, and here is other music by Luis Miguel.
She didn't want to play it. Alexa, stop. Just don't. I'd be fighting with Alexa sometimes. She's like my friend in this house. The only person I talk to. So she couldn't find it, but I think it's, how does it go? I don't know. That song is like in my head, but not in my head. That happens to me. I had an idea once. Pizza tamales. I think that's a great idea. My tia makes tamales de mole and they are delicious. Pizza tamales. What would you put in them? Like a pepperoni pizza? Like, how would you make these pizza tamales? No one liked it, by the way. No one liked what, by the way? What platform is your favorite? What platform is your favorite? Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max. Well, I only have Netflix and Hulu. I have Netflix through my boyfriend. I don't pay for it. And I have Hulu through my friend Liz. Shout out to my girl Liz. And I don't have HBO Max. But if somebody wants to share their account with me, holla. You want to give me your sign in? Give it to me. Ah, this is going crazy now. It's boiling. Okay, so this is done. It is splashing all over the place. Do not get on my lights. Okay, so now that it's done, I'm gonna serve it up. I need a better spoon. You guys can't even see it. It's mad. No one liked the idea, HBO. Oh, you're talking about your pizza tamales. I think it's a great idea. Get that fideo in there. This is going to be so hot. I don't know how I'm supposed to try this. I'll put some ice cubes in here to cool it down because I'm not about to burn my tongue for YouTube. Hey, it might go viral. Maybe I should. Okay, so I'm going to put that back on there. We're going to move this. Make sure this is off. Move this over here. Okay, so now you guys see, I should rise this so you can really see it. Look at these little bowls that came with my dish set. These are the little bowls that came with my dish set. Like, what am I supposed to do with these little tiny ass bowls? Can't wait eat soup out of that. So then I ordered these Japanese ones that are amazing, but they're not in the view because I wanted a clear bowl for you guys to see my sopita de fideo. I'm putting 2 ice cubes just to cool it down for right now. So I can show you guys what this tastes like. But that's how I used to cool my soups when I was a little girl. So this is perfect. I'm not going to burn my tongue. Okay, so now that the sopita is ready, it is really hot. But this is what it looks like. Sopita de fideo. It's so delicious, I promise. If you've never had it, please do yourself a favor. Stop eating cup of noodles and make yourself some sopita de fideo. Okay, so now I'm going to get my cheese, my queso fresco, and I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to get my cilantro because I like cilantro. And I'm going to get my cebollitas that are cut like this. Ugh, I have cheese on my hands now. That queso fresco be sticking on. Then I'm going to get my, this is a tiny ass spoon. This is the one I wanted for the salsa. I'm going to get my salsa de árbol. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to do 3 because I really like this sauce. It's really good. I like my stuff spicy. I put some limon on there. If you want to get fancy, you got some chicken. You could throw some chicken in there or some shrimps, whatever you want. Okay, now I'm going to mix this. It is so good. I wish this isn't doing no justice, but I'm going to have a taste real quick. It's so hot. I'm scared to burn my mouth. We're going to ditch this tiny ass little spoon. And we're going to get this one that's in my salsa. Give me an adult spoon. Does anybody else put queso fresco in their sopita de fideo? The flavors. It's the flavors for me. It's so delicious. And that's how you make sopa de fideo. If you have some taquitos de papa that you want to make, this goes great with it. Or my mom would also do like pechuga with like rice on the side and like an ensalada, and we'd always start off with the sopa de fideo. This is really, really good. You can never go wrong with it. Mine don't look like that. Gotta try it your way, but mine is still bomb. How does yours look? Oh, because you said you do yours from the can, huh? Oops, I dropped some on my counter. This is so good. I want a little bit more cheese in there. It's the pocket of cheese. When you get that cheese, no, my hands are cheesy. Tastes delicious. All right, you guys. I'm going to finish eating my sopita de fideo. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Also, some tortillitas with this. Boom. If you ain't got nothing else, it would go great. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Cooking It with Aide. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday and Friday. I'm not sure if it's going to be 12 or 1, but I'm going to figure it out. And yeah, you guys be here. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way, when I go live, you're going to get notified. It's that easy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you try this out. Send me pictures. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can always reach me on my Instagram. That is iday all day. All right, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful week. Take care. Bye. Wait. Nomás falta una tortilla, bro. Adios. Great episode. Bye, Brooke. Bye, Chicago from Chicago. YG. Thank you guys for being such a loyal watchers. I like that. You guys be supporting me. And I'm just going to finish eating the sopa. Pa la panza.